Hi everybody. This is the Southern Hellenic. If I look dead tired, I am dead tired. I just got back from work about 30 some minutes ago. I am absolutely exhausted from work. So, to my friend over, I believe in England, I'm back. And yes, I'm still in Hellenism. Just so that you don't ask that question in the comment section. Because I had done some videos on TikTok that no longer exist because I deleted my channel and the app, but then I got lonely and came back, and I'm just posting book videos. I'm not posting anything else besides book videos. Alrighty, so I'm a Southern Hellenic for everybody that is new to my channel. There's plenty that are. I have hit 120 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. On my main book channel, I'm up to 300 subscribers. So 300 people actually want to hear what the heck I'm talking about. So you 120 people want to hear what the heck I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm going to do 2 videos today. This is kind of a catch up, like what have I been doing and everything. All right. So for people that have been following me for quite a long time. Earlier this month was 6 years since Mom passed away. And I did not request that day off. This is the first time since Mom passed that I did not request the day off. I do miss her all the time. I really do. So she passed away 6 years ago from multiple organ failure, and I miss her all the time. So, especially in times that I just really need her wisdom. I do miss her. Anyways, so this is going to become a super depressing video. So, I had 2 career changes in the course of the year. I had left Five Guys, and I will tell you, if that mall ever shut down, yeah, it would. I don't think the store would survive. But yeah, there's some something going on with our mall. You may think that it might shut down. I don't really know. There's way too many stores there to, it's not like a dead mall. So, I left Five Guys and I went to work for the post office. And I will tell you, when you walk into the post office, have you ever seen that scene in Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters where Percy, Annabeth, and Percy's half-brother arrive and there's like the mail? Yeah, it did remind me of that particular scene all the time. That was a really interesting job. I actually came down with a very severe vertigo episode, and thankfully I'm on medication for that. But it is going to be it's going to be some time. I put my application back in for the post office, and I'm still waiting on them to tell me I got the job or not. So, yeah. My former boss said, I would rather have the weird one than the one that I can't find. Thank you. I know I'm the weird one. I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of my weirdness. Thank you very much. Anyways, so I'm now working for Burger King. That's a very much of a step down. However, I do like the idea of working near where I live. I don't have to take a Lyft. I don't have to take Uber unless it's absolutely necessary. And yeah, it's one of those things. Oh man. I have some very interesting coworkers. I have a gentleman, I won't mention his name. He thinks I'm a witch. I'm not making it up. He actually thinks I'm a witch. I literally looked at him like, what? What? He's like, well, you're a witch. And I'm like, I hope that's not the kind way to say the B word. He goes, no, 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 you're a witch. And I'm like, no, I'm not a witch. I'm not a witch. Not a witch. And literally, I said, why in the world do you call me a witch? And apparently it has something to do with my books for some unknown reason. And I hope he didn't pick up one of the books and go, oh, yep, there's proof she's a witch right here. No, Dodo. Oh, God. And then he comments about me killing people. Books. I'm like, sir, it's a murder, it's a cozy mystery. Somebody's supposed to die in the books. So I decided to get back at him. Because I'm sorry. I do not want to be called a witch by my boss. I said, sir. I said, you call me a witch, but I'm not one. And I keep on telling you I'm not one. But do you want to know what I am? And he was so dumb. He was so dumb. He's like, what are you? I said, well, I'm a Hellenic polytheist. Have you ever seen someone's like discover there's no brain activity behind those eyes? He looked at me like he had gone flatline. He goes, what? I'm a Hellenic polytheist. And I said, it's someone who venerates and worships the Hellenic gods based on primary and secondary sources and focuses their religious practice on Greece's golden age. I killed my boss. I'm like, I killed my boss. I did. He dead. So he hasn't talked to me since. Well, actually, I was off for like 2 days, so we haven't. I talked to him on Thursday because there was a glitch in the system. It turned out the glitch was my general manager. Like, please, do not make me buy you a T-shirt, ma'am, that says I am just a glitch. That would be funny, but I didn't. Oh my lords. So that was hilarious. And then I'm gonna show you guys. So by the way, happy first day of March. But I'm gonna show you. There's my altar right over there. So yes. Sorry. I've not yet turned my calendar over. So yes, so I didn't print out my Helion calendar this year because it's a 50-50 chance that my sub will actually print. So there's nothing over there. But anyways. So yeah, so I get paid every week, and what little money that I get, or what, all that, I give a little bit to my brother for the rent, and I pay my utility bills because that is my responsibility as a free-thinking adult woman, and I go and I get a little bit of something for the gods. But I will tell you, working at the post office, even though it was an amazing opportunity, I really couldn't do anything. So I'm going to explain about the job for people that don't know. Sorry, my foot. I'm gonna do a petition to Asclepius, because this foot is, oh my lords. Okay, so anyways, so working there, you are a MHA, and it is a 90-day period, but it's 90 days of your work, not 90 calendar days. And then at the end of those 90 calendar days, you will flip over to being a regular, which means you have protection by the union. And then you go to 90 days, which is actually the calendar days, which is about 3 months. And then that's it. So, I have a former coworker that just got flipped over to regular. So now he's going through his 90-day period, and then that's it. He doesn't have to worry about it. He will have a job until he retires. So yeah, so during that time when you're an MHA, you can be fired literally for any reason, unless it is a reason that's protected by the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which, how things are going nowadays, might not even be a thing. So if I want to go to, say I was Christian and I wanted to go to church, they have to legally allow me to go to church. But if it's like the flu, or you're hospitalized, or anything, either they can make a decision if you are to be let go, or if they are to let you stay. So, MHAs have a lot less rights than at-will employees, because, but you know what you're getting into when you sign on the dotted line. But I had no time at all to basically do pretty much anything. The videos I posted on TikTok were all done on my day off, when I had all my thing. But as I said, I don't think I mentioned in the video, but I quit doing those videos because I just didn't have the time. I barely had time for my main devotion, and I just came to the conclusion that, at the time I was working for the post office, I just did not have the time or the energy to continue to do those educational videos and on TikTok, because there is a lot of stuff on TikTok that is not true about certain kind of religious practices, especially if they are polytheistic religions. I have been on Instagram. I have an Instagram account, but it's just for books. But I still have been watching videos of like Hellenics veiling and all that type of stuff. So that's how I pass the time at work, is watching videos of people veiling and everything. I also have a wallpaper. My brother bought me this phone, which is cool. I have Athena on here, which is really awesome. She's my girl. But yeah, so I have had a very interesting year that I've been away from you guys, with changing jobs and like my vertigo, like, giving me problems, and oh my lord, and having weird coworkers. I have this weird guy called Sid. I used to work for him. He likes to touch people. Ugh. He likes to touch people. Anyways, yeah, I like to blast people with the truth. He's a nasty, nasty young man. I'm not going to go into details of why he's really nasty, but no worry, it's not anything illegal, but it should be considered illegal to your sense of smell. But yeah. But anyways, I do hope to get my job back with post office. As much as I like working near my home, I do miss the big paychecks and everything. It is just that I get back with them and I get through my 2, 90-day periods. Then I can start doing things like, like requesting certain days off and all that type of stuff, because, this is my religion. This is what I practice. And I'm very, very happy. I just like Hellenism. It's a lot more elegant, and it just feels more rooted in the it feels rooted in the past as well as in the present. And, but yeah, I'm gonna go into something I saw on Instagram in the next video, because I want to talk about Percy Jackson. I think I brought him up in one of my videos. It's been a year since I've done a video, so yeah. But I just yes, people have been talking about it. People have been talking about it. So, anyways, I will see you guys in the next video.